Meow and welcome to Pet Tales. Thousands of years ago, cats were worshipped as gods, and this is something that they have not forgotten. Pretty much sums up a kitty's attitude, right? They're proud, they're content, and sometimes one look from those luminescent eyes will make you wonder who really is boss. Now, however arrogant cats seem and how much ever they throw that "I don't need you" human attitude, cats really do love their humans. They just don't admit it. Cinnamon and Kimmy are the best examples of this. 5-year-old Kimmy and 9-month-old Cinnamon are both ginger cats with very different personalities. But one thing that they both share is their human Nandita, for whom raising cats has been a way of life.
I've had cats since I was a kid. My mom's always had cats. We've always been cat people.
And the evidence of this is plastered all over the walls. Jojo, Fez, Fifi, Chocolate, Minky, Two Patch all proudly look down at you. But right now, Nandita has her hands and heart full with her two gingers, Kimmy and Cinnamon. Nandita adopted Kimmy from a shelter when she was a tiny kitten. Timid, docile, but extremely loving, this kitty cat takes a while to get used to you. She won't come right at you when she first meets you. In fact, she'll streak off under the dining table and will look at you unblinkingly with her ginger green eyes. Give her some time, get her used to your voice, and then she'll slowly let you bring her out from under her hiding place. After that, all it'll take are a few sweet nothings and a nice head massage, and Kimmy is all yours. Oh wait, actually, it's the other way around.
Yeah, when we got her, she was all healthy and everything, but she had quite a rough time and she was found. She was really sick. But someone from the shelter was in touch with someone abroad. The person wasn't a doctor, and they thought it was pretty touch and go. So there was this woman in the States, I think, and she was called Kimberly, is called Sir, and she was the one who had a whole lot of, she's the one who offered a whole lot of advice, medical and otherwise, and miraculously in a week's time, she was all better, almost completely healthy. So then I think it was fitting to name her Kimmy after that.
Now Cinnamon is a different story altogether. He might be a lot smaller than Kim, but he's curious to the last whisker. When he meets you for the first time, he'll come check you out and will soak up all the attention you give him. He'll even let you pick him up and cuddle for a bit. The more you pet him, the more interested he'll be in you. Or so I'd like to believe. Typical of a kitten, he still chases his own tail, tries to pounce on shadows, and attacks anything that moves. Cinnamon loves to explore and even checked out all our camera equipment. Our tripod case became his brand new makeshift bed / scratch post. Let's not tell anybody about that. He's a spoilt brat and is lucky that Kimmy is so giving. But he truly adores Kimmy and loves her to bits.
So one night we found Cinnamon's tiny little thing crying, but you couldn't hear anything because his voice was all sore and his chest was all crackling because he had this really bad chest infection. But my mom was like, I was so tempted to just take him and nurse him, but my mom said, no, just let him be. Because if you pick him up and the mother senses your smell, she'll, abandon the kitten and go. So you can imagine I was just watching from the window and all that. But then in the evening it started raining, and that was it. There was no choice. Then we took him to the vet, and he too, we didn't know whether he'd make it. But after a whole lot of baby formula and some antibiotics. In a couple of days, he was around all over the place, biting wires, biting my hair, running all over.
When it's feeding time, the kitties go dizzy with excitement. Well, Cinnamon does. This gluttonous kitty cat forgets the rest of the world, Kimmy included, and is at his food in true feline fashion, meaning he even dips a paw into Kimmy's bowl. Darling Kimmy just waits and eats small bits like a little lady. Ah, now Kitty is happy and well fed. Enough with the food. Wait a minute, did I say food? We haven't yet tried the kitty treats meant only for special days. Hey, this is a special day. Ah, now that's like a good human. On a regular day, both cats just lounge about not doing much. Both are complete indoor cats and are happy as long as they have their food, each other, some pampering, they're human, and not to forget, their own space. At least for a bit. Kitty cats will after all be kitty cats.
Oh, look at that. He loves that. Don't you, kitty cat? You know, cats truly make great pets. I mean, they're amazing to come back home to. Imagine walking into your empty apartment and being greeted by one of these guys. It's better than walking into an empty apartment. Plus, you know what? I sometimes really think that having one of these cats around is so much better than having a human itself. We agree on that, don't we? We agree on that, don't we, Cinnabon? Oh, look at him. Oh, he loves it. He loves it, loves it, loves it.
They may be small, but they need big doses of love and attention. Stay tuned.